Once upon a time, in a village, there lived a cobbler who was unmarried. He used to sew people's shoes all day and earn just enough to get by. His income was so little that he could barely fill his stomach, so he never even thought about getting married. One day, he felt like eating khichdi. He hadn't eaten it for many days, so he went to the market, bought some rice and mung dal, and prepared khichdi with great enthusiasm. When it was cooked, he put it in a large plate to cool and thought that while it cools, he would quickly return the stitched shoes to the people. Leaving the khichdi there, he went out. By chance, a jackal wandering from the forest came across the house. Seeing it empty, he went inside and found a large plate of fresh khichdi. Hungry, he immediately started eating. He hadn't even finished the khichdi when, unfortunately, the cobbler returned. The cobbler, eager to eat the khichdi himself, had returned quickly after delivering the shoes. Seeing the jackal enjoying his khichdi, he quickly closed the door and tied him with a rope. Then the cobbler took a thick stick and started beating him. Every now and then, he would pause and then continue hitting the jackal, and when tired, he returned to his work. The jackal thought that if he kept getting beaten like this, surviving would be impossible. The night passed somehow, and in the morning, after the cobbler went to work, the jackal thought he needed a clever plan. He tied himself even tighter with the rope and started shouting loudly as if calling his companions. The forest being nearby, other jackals heard him and began shouting. Among them was a friend of the jackal who came to rescue him, saw him tied, and got him free while taking his place. When the cobbler returned, he started hitting the new jackal, who explained that if released, he could arrange the cobbler's marriage with the king's daughter. Skeptical, the cobbler released him. The jackal crossed the river, took human form, and went as an envoy to the king's court to deliver the marriage proposal. The king was pleased, and the wedding was fixed. The jackal then took the cobbler to the palace, and the cobbler married the king's daughter. After a few days, the jackal returned to the forest. The moral of the story is that cleverness and wisdom can solve problems, and greed or deceit ultimately leads to trouble. This is purely an imaginative story written to teach a moral lesson. It has no relation to any real-life reel or content.